welcome back to another little cabin video. Plans for today are pretty simple. I'm feeling quite hungry, so I will start a fire outside, hopefully push away a few bugs with the smoke because it is a warm and humid day today. Unlike what you guys saw in the last video, it was actually pretty frisky. I had to wear a sweater. Today is quite warm. It warmed up a little. It is around 21 degrees Celsius. So that's about 70. So it is pretty warm, but it's also because we got a lot of rainstorms and it is very, very humid and wet everywhere. I was able to make it here with my four-wheeler, so it's a positive. I didn't have to walk all that stuff. And my dog isn't with me today because there was a little bit too much bugs for her. I wanted to bring her, but she had other plans. She really wasn't having any of it. So yeah, a little bit buggy today. So let's get started. Everything is pretty wet, so I guess we'll have to use some of my firewood because everything, the natural wood that's here is pretty wet, so I guess I'll look at my stash. while the fire is heating up, I was thinking, and I'm not sure, so I'm gonna ask you guys in the comments what you think. Where would you think it would be a good idea to dig a hole? I'd like to have kind of like a little cellar. So I had no idea, maybe here, but I have the trees and the roots. So I'm not sure really where I'd do it. Even if I'd go like in the workshop, it'd have to be somewhere around the cabin, I guess. Like in around the back wall. I'll show you guys in there in a minute. But just somewhere, and I'd have to dig it obviously with my hands. Maybe a shovel and an axe to break up the roots if there's any and move the rocks. But yeah, maybe around that back wall, since it kind of be easy access. I just have to go in the workshop and I'd have a little cellar there. So I was thinking possibly right around here, but now I just noticed that I have the stump here for the support beam for the workshop itself, so I have no idea how that's gonna work. And over here I have the battery. So maybe like in this area here, I have no idea where I could make a big hole to maybe put a cooler. I'll do like some planks, kind of like a cold room. So let me know in the comments if you guys have any good location ideas. I just noticed that my wild mint that I planted last year just started growing back. You can see it's having a little bit of issues with bugs. I'm guessing some type of species around here likes mint, so they're eating it. But it's actually doing pretty good, apart from like the fully grown part over here. It seems to be getting attacked pretty bad, but I'm happy that it actually grew back. So I'll move all this stuff out of the way. I left my hat at home. I didn't bring one, so at least I had something to cover my head for the bugs. And on the menu today is some nice sausage. It's not super frozen, so it should cook a little bit easier. And I have some olive bread that I will toast on the fire also. So yeah, also let me know. I'm asking a lot of questions in this video, but let me know if you guys have any recommendations for some good, like a little mess kit. I just like some tin plates maybe, or something easy to wash. Something that's, even if it's not very expensive, that's a plus. You know, I'm ready to, it's just to leave at the cabin meat to use, so as a permanent dish set. I do have forks and knives and stuff, but I just need a little bit better I guess dish set than a plank that I find on the ground every time. Yeah, let's cut these sausages open, and I'll start cooking them slowly on the fire. Oh, starting to die down just a tad. Leaving you with some nice coals. So, time to put sausages on. I have a nice pack, but I think I'll do 2 for now, and maybe the 3 other ones a little bit later tonight. Not sure if you guys can make that out, but I do have a new addition to the cabin. It needs to be well oiled. It's already been here for a week. I brought it off camera, but this is going to be my I guess you could say, designated cabin gun. It is just a single shot 12 gauge I got at a gun show. It's like a piece together. Apparently it belonged to an old man. Long story short, paid 40 bucks for it. It does a job. The little closing mechanism is funky. I'll give you guys a close-up real quick, but it's funky. It looks cool. It's rough. It's in rough shape. I like it. Matches the cabin. So I got it, and you can't really go wrong for that price. So here she is. Not much, but it is what it is, I guess. I'll give you guys even more of a close-up after, a little panoramic shot. But I know somebody will ask what's the manufacturer. So it is a Victor ejector, it says on it. No idea what it is. Single shot, 12 gauge, I believe. It doesn't say, but I'll have to check the chambers. I'll just shoot 2 3/4, so it doesn't really matter. And it's made in Connecticut, USA. So yeah, it's okay. It's rough, but for $40, like I said, I won't complain. The butt plate is homemade, which is pretty cool. The guy just like tacked in a thick brass, like a 1/4 inch brass plate, and molded it to the stock. Has some nice grain. See, the bluing and stuff is fading. If I come here, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's pretty worn, but yeah, well, that's the branding on it, the manufacturer. Nice grain. Yeah. So here it is. Can't complain for the price. The bore in it is actually pretty clean, so I'm pretty happy with my little purchase. It's about time to hang this guy back up and go check on the sausage because it is sizzling pretty bad. Right back on the wall where it belongs. Time to check on these things. They look right about ready, I believe. I'll take one and I'll cut it up. I don't believe there's a cleaner side. I think they're all equally as clean. Oof, that looks ready. There's a bunch of nice spices in here. Yep, that's ready. That's good. So I'll leave this one here. Or, yeah, I'll leave it here. Again, this isn't for everyone. This is olive bread. But I really enjoy this stuff. Obviously, people that don't like olives might not be for them. Messed up that cut, but whatever. Added a little bit of mosquito to the bread for a little bit of extra protein. So, yep, time to toast this bad boy. I'll take this sausage off, let it cool off. Hopefully they aren't burning. Damn, they burnt. Okay, wow. Well, that's burnt, so I guess I'll go cut up another slice. Take number 2. Well, these are done for, so I'm sure There's a lot of smoke, so there's no bugs, but I'm sure the bear or whatever will come here will appreciate them. I'm gonna mess up these ones. They're gonna be nice and toasty. Well, this feels about right. And they are perfect. This looks super good. Bread is toasted to perfection. Got my 2 little sausages. I got 3 more if need be. But the way this is going, I'll probably cook the 3 other ones because it is really, really good. All depending on how hungry I am. Yeah, this looks fantastic. Well, start off by slicing up some sausage. Taste test. Fantastic. I believe it's some, I don't know if it's homemade or not. I don't think so. But it is, I don't believe it's store-bought, so I don't really know who made it, but it is really good. I don't remember where I got it. And some nice toasty olive bread. So I really like this stuff. It's really good. The olives give it like a little bit saltier taste. A little bit more tangy, so I like it. It's really, really good. This isn't like a, I don't know if it's going to focus on it, but it's like a super cheap olive bread that actually has no olives in it. I hate it when that happens. You go to a store and it's just, you get something that's not what you think it is. This definitely passes the taste test. 10 out of 10. Great cabin meal. I need a cool water bottle or something. Something kind of, I don't know, rustic or something that matches the cabin. Like a steel one or a, I don't know, not really a wood one. I don't really want an old canteen, but something that would, you know, match my kit. I think it'd be pretty cool. Also, I kind of had a little change of plans today. I wanted to come here and, damn wasp. I wanted to come here and stay in the cabin. I will use motor oil with a little bit of mix of diesel. Apparently it's a great rodent repellent. It will stay in the cabin darker, but obviously as time goes on, if I don't redo it, or even I could just add boiled linseed oil over it, it's going to lighten up a little bit. But I think a darker look would look really, really nice, and it would blend in a lot with the trees. So I thought it would have been a good option, and it's not really expensive because you know, vehicles require oil changes, so it's kind of free in the process. So I'll take what I can get. There was no flies before, now there's starting to be flies. The fire's dying down. Maybe I'll add in a few other logs in between this bite. So that should keep the bugs away. It's smoking a lot. The wood already ignited, so not really worried about bugs. But yeah, time to finish this while it's still warm. And eat this nice slice of bread. Everything's better at the cabin. It's a nice little day to relax, so I'm just taking my time with what I'm doing, relaxing a little bit. Nice little fire, nice little meal. It's a good hearty lunch. It's a good day. From what I saw, there doesn't seem to be any mouse damage on the inside, or squirrels destroyed the nest in the window that they chewed up. Sucks, but they chewed up my window. They almost went to the glass. They chewed a little bit of the wood. If you haven't seen that, just go check out my other video last week. But yeah, there were some issues on the inside of the cabin. There was like a little bit of pile of leaves, so I think that's squirrels that do that. But yeah, nothing yet this week. Hopefully, I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that with the oil and the diesel, like nice cabin stain, apparently it's great. Like all the cabin's gonna last forever. There's not gonna be any rodents. I want to believe it, but I'm pretty skeptical about that stuff. But we'll see. I don't know if it's the mice or squirrels, but they literally chewed through my steel, like vintage milk can, so that I keep bird seeds in. So literally, the mice and the squirrels here are wild. They're not like the ones in the city. They really don't care here. If there's food, they'll kill themselves trying to get it. So, especially with these horse flies and everything everywhere, if there's shelter like in the cabin and there's no flies, there's nothing, they'll just find a way in. The smoke's turning around and it's coming here, so hopefully it'll smoke a few of the bugs out. Yeah, so here's the smoke. See, the big flies, the deer flies, literally don't care. They're just doing their thing, even if there's smoke. Flies bite here, and you know, yeah, the wood ignited, and there's barely any more smoke. Now they're coming back. So yeah, they don't really care. The wild things really don't care. It's not like in town or in the cities where there's a few mosquitoes and you put some bug spray and they let you be. Like I said before, the only thing that actually works here is pretty much my thermocell, and I could light it today. Actually, I don't know why I didn't. But the fire is okay. It's doing a decent job, so I'll use the natural way for now. That was a very nice meal. I'll keep the sausage for tonight. Keep this bread. Now I need to do the dishes, so I just did the dishes. Now I'm gonna go inside and put more of this stuff away. Put this axe away. I'll let the fire burn in the background just because, like I said, it really blows away the bugs. But I do have maybe something else. I have some old food that I don't need anymore that went bad, so I might put it here at the cabin, right in front of it, where I put the, on the stump I should say, where I put the bread before. birds, everything are come get that. But maybe if I'm lucky and I bring other food, scavengers like bears are gonna come. But I do have my trail cam there, and I'll let you guys know if anything interesting shows up. Well, so here's what I was talking about, the little bear food here. I have waffles, frozen shepherd's pie, that's not so frozen anymore, and cookies and cakes. So it's a good recipe for a bear. Shepherd's pie. Old Eggo waffles. And then in here, I actually have a salami, an old salami that I never ate. Jesus Christ. Stuff that in there. And I kind of need something else over here. I don't know where I could put this stuff. Some on the ground. Never mind. It's I thought it was raisin cookies. They're actually chocolate chip, so I have some all over my hands now. Put some a little bit near the camera. If there is anything around here that resembles a bear, especially with this chocolate smell, they'll come in no time. They are very, very, like for example, if you think of like Yogi Bear, like the cartoon, they're exactly like that, or even Winnie the Pooh. So, if there's sweets or meat, they'll pick the sweets every time. I've done the test. So you put like salmon and some really good fish and stuff, because bears like fish. These cookies actually look great, but I've been told they're bad. Just like bad freezer burn, but other than that, they taste pretty good. But yeah. So they prefer anything that's sweet over actual meat, or I guess bait, you could say. That's why they usually go for berry bushes, honey, all that stuff. So yeah, for people that don't know, like Yogi Bear and stuff, and Winnie the Pooh, they all like honey and donuts and stuff. It's actually a true story because they love that stuff. I actually even put some. Jesus Christ. What the? Holy shit. What the hell is even that? Give you guys a closer look. I was about to stick my hand in here and put some cookies, but this guy probably wouldn't have liked it. So this thing, no lie, is like the size of a freaking tennis ball. No idea what the heck it is, but I don't know if there's a hunting season for it or what, but Jesus Christ, thing's a monster. So people that don't like spiders, sorry for that. Man, look how big it is. It's huge. Imagine if that thing makes a web. Jesus. Meh. You walk in there, you're done. Probably why there's no more squirrels. That thing's been eating them the whole time. Jesus. Holy cow. Well, that's the last of it. Pick up all my bags because I hate littering and it looks terrible in the forest. Sun's starting to come out. But yeah, the camera is right there behind you guys. It's pointing right here. So it would be pretty cool if I'd catch some animals other than this Goliath mammoth spider. I'm afraid this is the end of it for today. I'll be back again, hopefully next Friday for another video. I have stuff to do, but I tried to keep up with my schedule. Thanks you guys for watching. I'll keep you guys updated on what comes for the sweets and the shepherd's pie that I mixed in there. It smells pretty strong, smells like chocolate. So I'm confident something will come. If it's not a bear, it's going to be raccoons and turkeys and a bunch of scavengers. So yeah, like I said, thank you guys for watching. Like always, comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to share. It really, really, really helps out a bunch. I appreciate it. Thank you.